Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today is the first official episode of my body series. I am super excited to get this going and started because I love training and I want to share with you guys what I like to do as far as training and workouts. I would definitely describe myself as a power builder. Started off with bodybuilding, types of movements, then, but I always revolved my workouts around those three bigger lifts. The powerlifting lifts, I guess you can categorize them as, which are squat, bench, and deadlift. So that's just a little bit of an intro to what you guys will be seeing in this body series. Right now, I have not worked out since I think Wednesday or Thursday, and it's Sunday. I've been running around in and out of the city for a couple of events. Last night I was out pretty late at the Cartier event in the city. It was super fun. I went with my sisters. And we had a blast, so it was a lot of fun. But yeah, I'm ready to train today and get back into it this week. I will be doing a giveaway pretty soon for the products I got at the first event I went to, Ghana event, the Dead Sea products. I will be doing a giveaway with that. So keep an eye out. I will be doing it through YouTube and my Instagram. If you're not following me already, Michelle Sullivan Fit or Muscle Mates. I'm gonna go get ready for the gym. We are training legs today. I will not be showing the workouts I am particularly doing right now because the program I'm on is called Dog Crap. I've mentioned it a couple times. It's a pretty advanced training and workout program. You should definitely have been training for at least a year before you even jump into that kind of type of program. It's a little bit advanced and it's really confusing, so I'm not even going to show you guys that workout, but I am going to start with alternatives to just getting into squat and any kind of like leg day workout that you can do. Show some leg workouts that are easy and for beginners, and then we can slowly add to that. So I'll catch you guys in the next clip. I just did my bicep curl workout, so I'm just going to show you guys a couple of warm-ups that you can do for the biceps and your core, and then an exercise with the cables that you can do to get those biceps growing. So I'm going to hand over my camera to Patrick, and I'm going to show you guys a couple of warm-ups. Okay, see ya. So here I am doing a quick warm-up. This is what I do every time I'm lifting upper body. I take like 5-pound dumbbells and just do a couple bicep curls, tricep extensions, and some shoulder openers, just to get my muscles nice and warmed up. Here I'm doing a straight bar cable curl. I do about 3 or 4 sets and aim for 12 to 15 reps, going up in weight each time. Just concentrating on the muscle and mind connection, concentrating on moving the weight fast up, and then doing a 4-second count on the deck. The next two exercises are two alternatives to zombie curls. Here, you're just concentrating on doing a regular curl and then doing a forearm curl. The second alternative is just doing a drag curl and then doing also just the forearm curl, concentrating on that 4 count and that quick up and just the mind and muscle connection. The next exercise is just forearm curls, concentrating on squeezing and holding the bicep. The last exercise for forearms, I'm doing a preacher curl with dumbbells, and I'm just concentrating on that 4 count and that fast quick up and that mind and muscle connection. Do all of these exercises for 12 to 15 reps for 3 to 4 sets, trying to go up in weight each time. Now moving on to leggies, we are doing a seated leg curl. I'm just concentrating again on that mind and muscle connection, doing a quick fast down and then a 4, 3, 2, 1 count, and really focusing on squeezing at the bottom of the movement. focusing on hitting that rep range of 12 to 15 reps for 3 to 4 sets. If you've never done squats before, this is how you would start off, just by doing either a body weight air squat or by adding a tiny bit of weight, focusing on moving in a straight line and tracking your knees. A second alternative for beginners is just using a bench as a guideline for depth and getting that muscle-mind connection. Third alternative is adding weight to each hand, keeping your chest up and just focusing on the form and the 4-second count on the down. Fourth alternative for squats is using the Smith machine. Here I'm just showing how to get into a squat and where the placement should be for the bar and your hands. Once you're set up, just make sure your legs are set up, and I point my toes out a bit. Make sure to focus on moving in a straight line and just focus on your form and your muscle connection and your knees tracking out. Also, just try to do 3 or 4 sets, aiming for 12 to 15 reps. Here I'm just showing a difference between form and how you should tuck your pelvic in and then just move in a straight line. Here I'm arching my back, which is bad, and pushing up with my butt, which is something you do not want to do. So make sure that your pelvic is tucked in and you're moving in a straight line. Here I am doing calf raises with the Smith machine. I do 3 different alternatives, just straight up and down, and then I bring my heels in together and then I move them out. And you can do this for 3 to 4 sets, aiming for 12 to 15 reps. This is one of my favorite exercises to do on leg day. It's a Bulgarian split squat. Just focus on moving in a straight line and using your entire foot, not just pushing from your heel or your toe. And if you're feeling fancy, you can add a little jump to it. Now moving on to an actual barbell squat. Here I'm showing how you set up the placement for the bar. Just make sure it's almost equivalent to your shoulder. I'm showing how to just get into a barbell squat, how to set up the placement of the bar on your back. Second thing to focus on is your foot placement. So just make sure that your legs are about shoulder width apart and that you point your toes out a tiny bit. Make sure to tuck your pelvic and keep your chest out, and then move the weight in a straight line and then come back up in a straight line. And again, I'm just going to show you what not to do when performing a squat. Here I'm not tucking my pelvic and I'm sticking my butt out and then using my butt to move the weight up. This is really bad for your back and you can get injured or hurt this way, so just try to move in a straight line and tuck that pelvic in. To get the form and muscle connection down, then I would suggest starting to add weight to it, and that's pretty much it for a barbell squat. Alright, so I just got done training legs. I just filmed a couple of clips, just introducing smaller movements so you can start getting the smaller, tinier muscles activated before jumping in to a barbell squat. Just kind of wanted to show how I started off, and I was about 3 months postpartum. I started training at home using my body weight and small weights, and I did kind of like a circuit training type of thing where I would take 4 or 5 exercises and do rounds and explain as best as I can how to do form, how to get that muscle and mind connection going. But definitely start off with smaller movements, building those smaller muscles and that control, and then you can go on to the next step. So yeah, I'm just showing a couple of introduction workouts, and then you can go straight into starting squats and adding weight to that. But definitely focus on form and muscle connection first before jumping into weights, because that's the biggest mistake I see is people putting on too much weight and they're compromising their form and muscle and mind connection, and it's not doing anything, and it's just going to hurt you. So definitely just focus on those tinier movements. Like I said, like Pilates and yoga is a great way to also get started. I'm running out of time, so I'm just gonna close this video out right now. So I hope you guys enjoyed the first episode of this body series. If you did, please like and subscribe if you're not already, and leave a comment if you have any questions, and I will catch you guys next time. Love ya, bye.